I hope you're all okay. Sorry, to make sure I finished my peanuts. They were just crunching away in my mouth and they just weren't going down very quick. Starting a bit early, 16 minutes. Hope you're all okay. Hope you're having fun. Big Kahuna, Linda, Raptor, Sergio, Michael, great to have you here. Very, very busy day. Busy night, busy day. Working on clients' work, couple of proposals. Both look very hot. It's what I call hot proposals, basically whereby they look like they're good to go. In fact, one of them, they want the contract, which I've sent over to them, said read it over. Another one, they were ready to hire us today. And I went, no, let me just double check something first. I don't want you to think I can fully deliver for you. I want to double check something and then I'll let you know if we're definitely good to go. But that's good. That's 2 new contracts coming in. Another contract. Hey, Al Chanel. Sorry. Tara Kangas, how you doing? One of our clients, an existing one, that approached us in September to redo their website. They keep dragging their feet. And it's to do with their internal organization when they need to make a decision. They keep dragging. I've gone back to them now and I've basically told them the breakdown of what I gave them back in September. I've uplifted all of the prices by about roughly 35%. And I've basically said, I'm really sorry, but we still want to work with you, but all of our prices have gone up due to our reputation and demand and other projects. So if you still want to work with us, the price has gone up. And that is, hey Pickstar, how you doing? So there's 2 potential projects. Well, I say 2 potential. They are hot. It's what I call hot potato cakes. Hot cake proposals. You know, they look good. And another one, hey Cube. Another one, hey Cube WP, how you doing? And another proposal which we made a proposal to them in September. They definitely want to work with us, and it's an existing client. But the problem is they keep dragging their feet. So I've basically uplifted the prices by 35%. Don't be afraid of doing that. If you know someone wants to work with you, but they're dragging and dragging, given that we gave them the contract at the beginning of September, and it's now February, I've uplifted the prices by 35% if they still want to work with us, because that's the kind of thing that happens. Hey Alex, how are you? Great to have you here. Cube WP, I got something I want to just reach out to you. So Cube WP, if anyone hasn't had a look, they've got a nice little plugin to do with, you know, custom fields and all of that. I would love it though if like some of the features were enabled in the free version. So you know your whole custom fields and all of that. What you've got is really, really good. But some of the things like where you want to now, what was it? I can't remember what it was now. I think it was the custom field bit. You have to go for the premium version. And I would say open that up in the free version. And I will love to do a review video for you for free. All right, no cost. I would love to do a video on Cube WP. If anyone's not checked it out now, it looks really good. It looks like something that's going to help you build stuff. I need to send you an email, Cube WP, about why I have not done a video yet. I was going to do one about 2 weeks ago. And then I held back because I realized that you got to go premium to do some stuff that I think would be really good if you made it available in the free. So anyway, 2 hot clients. Look like we're going to get 2 new proposals come through. And 1 client, I've upped their prices by 35% because they're dragging their feet. Now, another client I've spoken about many, many times in the last 2 and a bit weeks is a company where we did a consultancy for performance. Do you remember? And we did a performance report for them. 8 days later, their web digital agency company, big company, then said they haven't got capacity to do our recommendations. Basically, they're copying out, right? So this company then comes back to us and goes, okay, they won't do the work. Can you do the work? Yeah, okay, we'll do the work. And I did the work over the weekend. And they're going to pay up. Now they've come back to me yesterday. And now they're thinking about redoing their entire website. And they sent me the Figma. They sent me some documentation. They sent me XYZ. And I literally said to them, we have not agreed to work with you. So I'm not looking at any of these documents because I don't fully know what you want. And I'm not going to spend time looking at lots of documents, lots of Figma, lots of wireframes, unless I know I've agreed to work with you, because it takes time for me to sit there studying what was built and how was it built. And you got 5 versions of the website. You got Italian version, French version, German version, and there was another version as well. You got all of this stuff going on. I'm not going to spend time looking at this. Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already, because I've not agreed to work with you. Now, I might work for them, but I have to be very clear about what they want and what I'm going to do, because they are a big, big company, and I would love to work with them because I know it will be very lucrative, but I don't like it when people start sending you loads and loads of stuff before you've made any agreement, right? You know, like I never asked for your Figma. I never asked for all this documentation. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to be here to get you out of a big hole. I mean, look, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Let me point something out, okay? I made clear to the client. Okay, let me just show you. I'm not going to show you, by the way. I'm gonna tell you, right? So they had a website built by a digital agency, right? Elementor Pro. They then installed Elements Kit Lite for Mega Menu. You don't need that. You can build it yourself. They then installed Essential add-ons. Again, you don't need that. Flexible Elementor panel. You don't need that. Premium add-ons, you don't need that because you can redo what they built using those widgets. Sticky header effects. Sticky header effects for Elemental, really? And unlimited elements. That's 8 plugins for Elemental. You only need 2, and they've got 6 that you don't need. And I spoke about this yesterday. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? So it was interesting that they then started sending me their Figma stuff. Hey, Carapace, how are you doing, my dear friend? I hope you like the bricks videos I put out on Monday. Not Monday. Yeah, Monday. We did a video yesterday on scrolling effects for Elementor. The way you can get the background color, the logo, and the text to change when you scroll down for your header. Really, really good video. Done it before, but I did the video before, but it's an updated version. But tomorrow's video coming out in 8 hours time is a really, really good video. You've got to watch the video that comes out in 8 hours time. I think you're going to love it because it's not just for Elementor. You can use it on Bricks, Gutenberg, Breakdance, any WordPress website, you can use it. In fact, talking about Breakdance, I have to be careful what I say, but has anyone seen the Breakdance Facebook adverts that are coming out? Has anyone seen the adverts for Breakdance? I don't mean to speak bad, but I find them quite funny. You know, I mean, Louis, good on him for getting his face out there and all that, but I find the videos quite funny. They're literally like, Breakdance is the best WordPress builder by a mile. It's the best one. Here's what everybody says. So-and-so said this. So-and-so said that. They said this. They said that. Blah, 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 blah. And it feels so, hey, President of the United States, not seen you for a while, my friend. How are you? Not seen you for a while. But has anyone seen those videos by Breakdance? Has anyone seen them on Facebook, sponsored adverts? I keep seeing them all the time because I clicked on one to go, oh God, what's this? He's like this, yeah, Breakdance is the best page builder by a mile. It's the best in the world. It's amazing. So-and-so said this. So-and-so said that. They love this. They love that. It's so orchestrated, right? It's like, whatever. Flox's third wife, second husband. Hey, I have a question about additional Elemental sites and hosting one. Yeah, go for it. Ask the question. Go for it. By the way, hey Linda, I didn't say hi to you. Even Star, great to have you here as well. You moved across the country. Hey Anthony, oh go on, you're telling me guess what? What do you mean guess what? When you say hey Imran, guess what? What do you mean by that? Now you're getting me really worried. Hey Jeff from Michigan, how are you? Claudius, what's the best SEO plugin for WooCommerce? Rank Math. Rank Math is really, really good. You know, your keywords, your images, your alt text, all of that. I am biased because I like Rank Math, but I would say Rank Math. Go for it. Whoa, sorry, I just dropped my thing lid there. Sergio, sorry, can I just move my text here? Because I feel like I'm always leaning away from the screen when I try and read this. Let me just move this a little bit there we go. Is it possible to have Latin extended support for custom fonts? And whoa, you're going to have to ask Bricks that, mate. Someone here might be able to answer. I'm not going to get into the whole Latin extended. I mean, are you talking about from an SQL point of view? Because SQL, the language terminology there, used to have Latin 1 and Latin 2. Are you coming at it from an SQL point of view? Yeah, absolutely, Even Star. Rank Math is so simple, easy. You can do it pain-free. Now, President, you're saying in WooCommerce, when the membership is set, you got a +1 or a minus. Have you tried reaching out to the developers about that? Because I'm not entirely sure of that problem. Nice one, Anthony. You're working on your portfolio. Flipping heck, mate. About time, Anthony. You know, I'm glad you got your finger out your belly button. You know, good on you. Hey, Kumu, how you doing? William, not seen you for a while as well. Great to have you back as well. Working on a client's website where we're having to move all of the posts they did in custom fields. So when you have custom post type and custom fields and they got like 270 posts, we've managed to move them all over in one go. And that was a bit of a headache, but we've managed to move them all over. So really, really glad about that. And I'm hoping we can close down that project tomorrow. And that means we're on a roll. That means we're closed down 2 projects in the space of 6 days. We start another project next Monday. And then another project the 2 weeks after that. Because I need a bit of buffer space in case project number 3 clashes with project number 4. By the way, why am I calling them project 3 and 4? Because in February, Project 1, Project 2, practically done. Project 3, and then Project 4 just on the cusp of when we just about to hit March. So I like to think in terms of numbers. Flock's third wife. They got Elemental Pro. Would I need to add extra hosting for each of these sites? If you're using Elemental Cloud, that's a good question, actually. I don't know. You're going to have to ask the Elemental people. Because if you go for the option for free websites, I think that includes the hosting inside of there. So if you go for the cloud hosting for 3 websites, that should include the cloud hosting inside of there as well. Hey, Melissa. Great to have you here. Melissa, 8 hours until a really good ass-whooping video comes out. Yeah, President, can you please can you jump onto the Facebook WooCommerce group? On Facebook, there's a WooCommerce group. Can you go and ask them there? I'm not trying to pass the buck, but they might be able to solve it really. Ow, I just hurt my finger then. Just clicking it, I hurt my finger. They might be able to answer it in a little bit better. William Goddard, can you suggest any way to fix a redirect issue and get back into my WordPress and website back up and running? I don't actually know what the issue is, William. So you're saying you need to fix a redirect issue and get back into my WordPress website up and running. I don't know what you mean by that. That might require someone to log in and have a look. Yeah. Big Kahuna. Looking for an easy way to format legal type document outlining multi-level with 6+1 too many. You'd probably have to rewrite it, mate. You'd probably have to rewrite it. Hey, don't worry, Linda. I try and keep up to date. Sometimes I lose track and I just got to like pull it all back in. President. Do you know what? Why don't you join the Web Squadron Facebook group? Go to Facebook. Search for Web Squadron. We've got a group there. Can you drop a screenshot in of your problem and someone might be able to help you out in our group? We're pretty responsive in there. So Kumu, where can I get a web development agreement document? Why don't you go to the mastery module for Web Squadron and go to the sharing our stash? We have some documents in there, the proposals and maintenance plans and contracts and stuff. Why don't you go there? Why don't you go there? Yeah, Anthony, make sure you're following the PageSpeed 2023 video, okay? And you shouldn't have any issue with image optimization. Claudius, you used all the settings, but your elemental carousel loop stopped working. Okay, right. With WP Meteor, right, the issue might be to do with it now delaying some of the JavaScript. So what you got to do, Claudius, is you know when you go to WP Meteor, it's on level 2. Drop it down to level 1 or level 0. Drop it down and see what happens. And if it still doesn't work, just remove WP Meteor. Maybe WP Meteor is doing too much in terms of the JavaScript reducing and all of that. So I would say just, you know, test out the different levels of WP Meteor. And if it's still not working, just remove it. Stop using it. Yeah, I mean, William, look, I have to be honest, I don't actually recommend Cloudflare CDN. I don't actually see a major benefit to it. I seriously don't. So I don't overly recommend it. Melissa, why haven't they made the mobile YouTube app have easy access? Do you know what? The YouTube app in the mobile is astonishingly rubbish. It really is astonishingly rubbish. I don't know why we still don't have a proper built-out app. You would think that YouTube, with all of their money, would have done that. Please don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. I've got a meeting with a client at 5:15, so I'll definitely be ending on the spot in about 58 minutes time. If I've not answered anyone's question properly, sorry, because there were loads of questions coming in. I didn't want to dwell on any one question more than another. But if anyone wants to ask their question again or they need a bit more advice, please ask. So Williams 1 was about the Cloudflare. I honestly think you might need to go back to your host provider and see if they can help you out on that. Because if you're getting too many redirects, I would seriously look into that. And I can honestly tell you, I don't basically, massively go crazy for Cloudflare CDN, usually because there's issues. Dennis makes a good point. Is the SSL, is it set to full HTTPS? Is it forced? Is it a hard HTTPS? And you might just need to go back to your host provider and ask them the question. Pavel, don't you think that modified tabs would be better than Slider as a hero section? I'm actually going to say neither. I think tabs is just as bad, I think. I think sliders aren't great unless there is something really, really exciting that you're showing off. I don't like it. Tabs, even worse. The fact that I have to click to get more info, maybe, again, but I say it's very subjective. It is very, very, very subjective as to what is good and what isn't. Yeah, I would say, yeah, you are right. Understanding code is a great way to fully respect HTML and CSS, but it takes a bit of time. And you got to get your head around it as well. Thank you, Jeffrey. Happy Valentine's Day to you and everybody else as well. William, have you checked with your host provider? Your first point of call should be your host provider if I was you. Everything Sergio is saying, and Dennis and everything there, they're all absolutely right. But have you checked with your host provider? I mean, what Dennis says, it depends though, you know, on who your host provider is. So with SiteGround, you go to the security tab, and then you would make sure, you know, your SSL is on, and then you would also ensure it's hard or forced HTTPS or something like that. So you might need to just go and double check that as well. But I would definitely say go and check with your host provider. You know, go and check with your host provider. HTML, you are right, Pigstar. HTML and CSS is not complicated. It's the JavaScripting where either you get it or you look at it and you go, what the heck is this doing? You know, what is this doing? You know. But yeah, look, William, again, like I said, have you checked with your host provider? Because even though everyone here is giving... I mean, I know what you're saying, Dennis, but I would still go back to the host provider. Nice one, Anthony. So you've shared it in the Facebook group. I might go in and have a look, Dennis, now that you've said it's in there. Not Dennis, Anthony. I might go in and have a look and see what you've posted up there. Let me just go in and let me just see Dennis, not Dennis. Anthony, here we go. Right. So let's have a look at Anthony's website because he says he's just posted it. So let's hope it opens up. So here is Anthony T's website. Okay. What I would say, though, here's my recommendation, mate, okay? I wouldn't do... You know how you've done that with the Image Burst logo? I wouldn't do that. Either have it automatically open, but don't have it so that I've got to hover over it. That's my recommendation, okay? Creative media, okay. And then you said that... Did you say that you're... okay, yep, okay, cool. So this is good, the way you're showing off your items. You know, it's good to show off what you're working on. And like I said, it's good to show off, you know, your portfolio. And that's good, you know, nice, interactive. That's pretty good. But yeah, what I would say is I wouldn't make that be interactive. I don't think you need to go for that. And it also does feel a little washed out. And I would probably make this less transparent because at the moment the background does, like here, right, you know, the logo, from an accessibility point of view, it's not overly clear. So I would definitely change that. I would make it more white if you really wanted to kind of show that off. Just reading the comments here. Yeah, I'm thinking what Pigstar agree. Yeah, change that logo morphism. It's a bit like, you know, it's not something you definitely need to do. Hey, Waiter Fun, check the link which I sent. Which link are you talking about? Where did you send the link to info@websquadron.co.uk? Where did you send it? So where did you check the link which I sent? Where did you send it, Way to Learn? I haven't got any link yet. You might have to clarify where the link is. Where did you send it? Yeah, you might need to clarify where did you send that link to because I've not actually seen it yet. Yeah, Pigstar, share the name of the JavaScript beast. You know, it's always good, you know. I will eventually learn more about JavaScripting when I get my head round it. It's just I'm not there yet in terms of time and capacity. It's a German guy. Yeah. Do you know what? There are a few people who are really good at what they do, but because it's not in English and the subtitles aren't even in English, I sometimes struggle to follow them as well. Hey, Anthony, the main thing is you made a start. And what you now do is modify it, come back to it later, all of this stuff, right? You do it whenever you want. Way to Learn, which link are you referring to? Which link are you referring to? Because I'm going through my email right now, and there's nothing there that's grabbing my attention, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's nothing there. So you might want to re-clarify which link you're referring to there. You can use the cog icon to put the automatic language. Yeah, I mean, there's that as well. You are right, Pigstar. Yeah, you are right. You are right. I could do that as well. But sometimes, yeah. I don't know about how. People have said to me sometimes I talk too fast on the videos, or I go into too much detail and they struggle to understand. I sometimes am not watching the screen all the time, and I might be doing something, but I'm listening. So for me, sometimes if the video's not in English, I don't want to say I don't have the time to sit there staring at the subtitles, but if it's a movie, that's different. If it's a show on Netflix, it's different because I'm happy to read the subtitles. Then I don't care. But when it's when I'm watching a YouTube video, if it's not in English, so I can't process it, audio, right? I struggle with it a little bit because then I have to stare at the screen and follow what they're saying, and then you're just studying the screen, aren't you? Kind of thing. Sergio, I'm just building a website for my future hobby. Can you give me your thoughts? Why don't you email me then? Why don't you email your website? info@websquadron.co.uk. And let's see what we get. You know, we might get something pretty interesting there. It's Tuesday at the moment. Are you having a great week, or are you having a troubling week? What are you having at the moment? You know, how's things going with you at the moment? For us, it's been a very, very busy week. It's been non-stop on the the emails here. There you go, info@websquadron.co.uk. It's been really, really busy weekend, doing stuff. Monday, quite non-stop. Monday night, even more non-stop. Tuesday, totally non-stop. I mean it. It's been boom, boom, boom. And then I stopped at 2:30, went to go quickly buy some stuff, picked my son up from school, got home, gave him his food, gave him his homework to do, jumped into here to go live, do this, got a meeting at 5:15 for about 10, 15 minutes just to clarify something because I want to be sure I understand exactly what they want. And then I'll have an evening meal, and then I'll be back onto work again later on this evening. And that's just life. I mean, I am going to do a video soon about what drives me, because I read something yesterday and I was like, yeah, that's me. I am a little bit obsessive about what I do or want to get done for the day. And if I have an idea in my head, like I'm going to paint the wall, I'm going to redo the shelf, I'm going to change the interior of my office, I'm going to move the mouse, I'm going to record a video. Once my mind is made up that I am going to do this, I goddamn do it. Thanks, Sergio. I just got your email. I'll open it in a moment. I do it. And if it means I'm working 15, 16 hours a day, I don't care. I need to get it done. And I'm always pushing myself. I'm pushing. And that is a recipe for disaster because you can suffer burnout. But for a very long time now, I mean, I'd probably say at least the last 25 years, I don't give up. I don't give up until I know I'm stopped. I am made to stop, otherwise I don't give up. And that is good and bad. You know, I don't always recommend this way of it, but I am very obsessive about getting things done. Okay, I'm just going to open the Sergio's email and we'll have a look at this. So Sergio has sent this over. Let's just refresh it. We have a boxed hero banner with candles and some wording. We have some wording. We have a slider. Now, I mean, I'm not, you know, I know, I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason you got the double slider in, okay, maybe. Items there. Yeah, products, category, nice layout over here. I like this layout. You know, it's always good to be a little bit different. It's always good to be a little bit different. I like the categories here. I like the ribbon effect. I like that. You know, the only thing that's jumping out at me, okay, is you see your branding here, right? The branding. These colors just don't fit the branding. What you've got here, the colors just don't fit. I don't mind the pink, but the blue, the green, the orange, it just doesn't fit. And then we get down here and we get this purple. So I would say, think about the branding colors. You know, I would, if you're going to go with pink, I actually think you want to be good. You see this orange color here? That orange color. I would have this in orange. I would have that in orange, 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 a dark orange here. Image, overlay. Because the orange fits better with this, right? Fits better. Whereas green and blue and the pink, I'm not feeling it so much. I'm not feeling it that much, you know. And again here, look, orange. There's an orangey vibe there. You know, that sunset almost vibe going on there. Dark. So I would say just watch out for the colours a little bit. But yeah, good start. Nice start there. Well done. Back to the questions. Even stars sounds familiar. I cannot get it off my head. If I am not... Yeah, exactly, yeah. And it's not just about crossing off a list either, even star. I literally have to. I obsess. I've decided that I am going to build these shelves. God damn it, I'm going to do it. I have decided that I am going to, on Sunday, I decided to put these 2 shelves up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bust a gut and I'm going to get it done. I have decided I am going to... Someone who wants to work with me, I've said, hold off, I need to double check something and then maybe we can. I want to solve that problem today. In my own time. I'm not being paid for it. It's a challenge. I want to get to the bottom of it. Can we do X, Y, Z? Can we do it? And God damn it, I want to get an answer. And even if the answer is no, you can't do it, at least I know. I'll sleep easy knowing I tried to find an answer and we can't do it. And sometimes I think it helps me to get to where I am now and where I want to be and what I'm doing in life. I wouldn't have the house I've got, the car I drive, the family, the lifestyle. Raheem, my adopted son, he's adopted. We adopted him when he was 1 year old. I would not have an adopted son. If I don't commit and go, I'm going to bloody well do this, right? And in a way, that's the kind, hey, ground pets, how are you? And in a way, that's the kind of way you want to be thinking about, I want to get my SEO done. I want to get this website built. I want to get the portfolio done. I want to help this client out. I want to deliver. The more you kind of just get on with it, all right? Because you can have a break, you know, you work. I'm going to work my socks off, and then hopefully on Saturday and Sunday I'll take a breather. I've earned it. I've earned that breathe. I've earned that time. I'm going to work my socks off today, and then later on I'm going to take a breather, sit and watch a bit of TV. I've earned it. What I won't do is go, yeah, I've got to sort these things out. I'll leave it till tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to go watch TV. No, I'll put my feet up. And then at night, it'll be in my head. Yeah, I still need to get those stuff done. Yeah, okay, nah, and it will prey on me. Then comes the morning. Oh, no, I better get it done now. And now you're scrambling to get the answer. I would rather go to sleep at night going, ka-ching. I'm happy. I'm feeling good. Don't forget to hit like if you've not hit like already. By the way, Pickstar, thanks for that link. I haven't opened it yet. But yeah, Michael's right as well. Rust colour. I'm glad you like that, Michael, as well. A rusty colour, yeah. So Sergio has asked me, what he said is, can I have a look at the category page? Okay, so where's your category page? Which one's your category page? One of these? Ah, here it is. Let's go over here then. Are any of these links? I don't think any of these are links. Where's your category page? I don't know which. All right, let's just go here then. Maybe it's one of these, right? You know, so it's the standard. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's fine. It looks. You reset your filter. Yeah, it's fine. It looks pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, it's a good start. Right, I'm playing catch up now with the messages coming. Don Moody, how are you? My Elemental has a starter theme, Astra. Get rid of it and go with Hello, all right? You don't need Astra. Go with Hello. Elemental with the Hello theme, right? You don't need Astra, all right? You can build it out with Hello and Elemental Pro. It's got all the WooCommerce widgets and all of that. You don't need Astra. I'm telling you now, you don't need it. You don't need it. If you got Elemental Pro, you don't need Astra. If you haven't got Elemental Pro, then you might need to use Astra. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've just noticed something. No, yeah, sorry. I'll tell you what, Ground Pets. I think it's difficult for me to burn out. I'll tell you now. I think it's difficult for me to burn out, and do you know why? Let me tell you something. All my working life, people have said to me, "You're going to burn out," and I don't. And do you know why I don't burn out? Because I'm used to it. So a lot of my friends now, and some of them 10 years ago, have got a lot of white grey hair. And they see me and they go, you haven't got a lot of white grey hair. And do you know why? Because all my life, I've been dealing with stresses and problems and finding solutions. So as I get older, I'm not sprouting loads of white hair, whereas a lot of them, they've had an easy life. I'm not saying this is true for everyone, but they've had an easy life, and then the minute they hit a bit of stress, grey hair starts sprouting out everywhere. White hair everywhere, and I'm like, nah, deal with it. Deal with it, right? You are digital problem solvers, right? You are all creative geniuses. Hey, look, take care, Even Star. Sorry, I've just seen your message. Enjoy your food. I hope it satisfies you. I'm sure it will. Yeah, I mean, look, I am very, very particular about the way I plan things. So I will be like, right, like look, literally on one of my bits of paper somewhere. Oh no, I've ripped it off. It's in the bin now. I will write down, okay, from 9 to 10, I'm going to do this. From 10 to 11, I'm going to do that. From 11 to 12, from 1 to 3, from 4 to 5, live chat. 5:15 to 5:30, I've got a meeting. 5:30 to 6, I'll stop and eat. In fact, 5:30 to 7, I will stop and eat and spend time with my family. 7, get Raheem into bed, sit down with him and all of that. Once he's asleep, 8 till 10, I'll probably watch a bit of TV. 10 o'clock onwards, I start doing a bit of research into some new videos and possible solutions for this client. And that's what you do. Because I'm conditioned to just get on with it. I don't wait for the world. That's my philosophy. That's the Imranology, all right? The Imranology of life. I don't wait for life because life is not going to give me what I want. Life does not do that for you. Don't think that, life is going to grant you all the joys and wisdoms of life. No, you got to go out there and make it. I've got someone who wants to work with me. He wants to pay and work with me. He likes my approach. He wants to work with me. And I've said, hold up. Let me double check if I can deliver. And I'll spend an hour or two looking into this. And if I know I can deliver, I want to work with him and he can work with me, and away we go. Life don't wait, right? Life is not going to give me the answer unless I go and find the answer. I ask someone. I ask you, my friends, my peers, my companions. And that's what you got to do. Yeah. And Anthony is absolutely right. You know, you become conditioned to work hard, you know, and it doesn't suit everyone. In fact, I would even go as far and say you don't have to work hard every day. If you only work 5 days a week, I work 7 days a week, I don't really stop. But if you only work 5 days a week, but you make sure you bust a gut for 3 of those days, for more than 50% of your allocated time, you bust a gut. The other 2 days are your reflection time, your learning time, your education time, your YouTubing time, your eating time, your sleeping time. You earn the time to relax. Because you know, in that week, or this week right now, you did everything. You did everything to work hard and deliver. Not just for your clients. You did it for you. You did it for your family. You did it for your sanity, your integrity, your reputation. Because a lot of people, look, let's be really blunt here right now. Let's be really flipping blunt here. How many times has someone laughed or kind of like gone, when you say you're a web designer or a developer? Let's get some statistics right now. This is not a scientific experiment, by the way. But how many of you have had a funny response when you've said to someone, hey, what do you do? And you go, yeah, I'm a web designer. Oh, I'm a web developer. Oh, yeah, I build websites. I don't need the percentage, just a yes or a no. So have you ever had a bit of a questionable response like, oh, all right, yeah, oh, you know, something that you could tell like they don't respect me for what I do? How many of you have had that? How many of you have had that? So, Ground, do you have a team of people for SEO? No, I just do what I need to do myself, Ground Pets, and we get paid for it. And we get paid for it. William, what I would say, yeah, that, you know, if you want to get more screenshots of the answer to your question, you can also do it in the Web Squadron Facebook group, which is where I would recommend you go. By the way, the word Imranology is not spelt like that. It's spelt, the way I would spell it would be A-N-A-L. Imrananal. Imranology. Because we've got to fit Uranus into it, right? So it's anal, as in anal, right? Ology, okay? So Imranology. Try and say that really fast. Go on, right now. Say it out loud and see if anyone turns around, right? Exactly, Pavel. That's the reason I'm not graying. Stressful life. My life has been really stressful from a very young age. Parents, upbringing, background. I'm not going to go into it, but it's been very stressful. But I keep finding solutions. How do I get out of this mess? How do I solve the problem? How do I turn it around so I feel happier? How do I do it so I feel happier? Right, I'm just going to check some of the questions coming in. Yeah, so back to what I said earlier. How many of you, when someone comes up to you and says, hey, Mike, what do you do? Big Kahuna, what do you do? Ground Pets, what do you do? Melissa, what are you doing? Pigstar, I'm not even going to ask you. Anthony, what do you do? And you go, oh, I design websites. Oh, I'm a web developer. Oh, I design logos. I write content. Some people will be like, oh, wow, that's really good. But they're a minority. The majority are kind of going to go, oh, that's easy, isn't it? Website designing. I bet you have your feet up all day. That's an easy job. Anyone can do that. Do you ever get that kind of feeling of that kind of, I don't want to say disrespect, but there is a questionable tone in how they respond? Does anyone ever get that? Or is it just me? Is it just me? Does anyone ever get that? Does anyone ever get that? Anthony, the grey hairs didn't start coming until my... the kids, Anthony. I mean, I have to be honest. My grey hairs have started to come through in the last year because of Raheem. He does... When I say I can deal with stress, he takes my stress to another level. He literally takes it into nuclear, implosion. The universe is combusting territory, right? So Tara Kanga says he gets mostly silence. Claudius, I know that feeling. Oh, sorry, he's talking about something else there. Hey, Promod, how you doing? Ground pets. How much do you earn from it? You know. And I really, really, really hate the way that people view web designers. I really do hate that. In that they seem to think it is really easy, that we don't have problems to solve, that we don't have stresses, commitments, deadlines, that we have to work hard to earn. They kind of think that, oh yeah, it's easy, innit? Money easy and what? Oops, sorry. It's all easy for you. I really hate that attitude. Yeah, you are right. I like that, Linda. You are right. Your subconscious demands that you get it done. You are right. And I think that's how I am. I do have a lot of internal conversations with myself. Do we need to do this? Can we rejig it? Can we move it to the next day, and what we were going to do the next day bring in today? But at the same time, I am actually very direct with my clients. So one of my clients, I've said to them, look, we need a meeting today for 10 minutes. I need to double check something because I want to get your job done tomorrow. The time I allocated for you is nearly up, but I'm going to stretch it to tomorrow morning to get you done. So I am literally saying to my client, right, I want to get your stuff done. The time allocated for what I budgeted or what I'm charging you is nearly up. We're going to get this done, but I need a 10-minute meeting with you. And I'm nice when I say it. I'm not like, you know, I'm very nice and approachable. They've gone, yep, cool, meeting set up. Let's talk it through. Let's sort it out. Because by doing that, I put myself back into control. I'm literally saying to the client, we're going to close tomorrow. We're going to get it done, right? And I'm like, anyway, I'm even giving them advance notice that I want my payment now for the final part of the job. So I'm literally staying in control of the situations there. Oh, yes, Anthony, that's right. You work in IT. You know, oh, right, yeah, you work in IT. I've got a problem with my printer. The ink won't come out. What do I do? No, I design websites. Yeah, I know that. I turned on my computer, but nothing came on. No lights. What do I do? Did you plug it on? I don't know. There's a really famous story, right? At work, someone at work, right? She turned on her work computer and it wouldn't come on, right? And she was someone who often got very defensive. So I just said to her, I checked her wires and I was like, you know, I said, have you checked? And she goes, yeah, I've checked everything. It's not working. It's not working. And she got really angry. And I was like, okay. So I don't know why, but I called IT for her. IT came in the afternoon. Guess what her problem was? Guess what the problem was? She didn't turn on the plug for her computer. Now, I didn't even bother checking because I thought I don't want to be the one that says to her, did you turn on the plug? Because she was ready to snap. She was ready to explode in my face. And I was like, I'm not going to go there. She's gone out to lunch. The IT person comes in. looks at me and goes, the plug's not on. And I was like, oh, flipping heck. Flipping heck. He's looking at me. Because I called him up. I will never forget that, okay? She was like, "Arr!" She didn't turn on the computer from the plug. How could she say she checked everything if she didn't even check that? Like, Oh, sorry. I was really wound up that day. You are right, Raptor. We are sometimes considered like Mickey Mouse, as we are. Sometimes we're not considered to be skillful, which is annoying, which is painful as well. Anthony, I get this all the time. Anthony, you know when I go to bed, right? Let's say I go to bed at 11 o'clock at night. I will not go sleep until 1 a.m. For 2 hours, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone looking at solutions, trying to investigate maybe a plugin. What does a forum say? Can I get any help from a developer? What about this? What about that? That's how I am at night. I'm always looking at things. Or maybe I'm planning a video and I think I want to approach it in a different way, but I want to make sure that there's enough. Am I on the right path? Am I making a bigger problem for myself? So I will sometimes do that. Yeah, Pigstar. I'm not going to say that out loud. I can hear my son outside. I feel like he's going to sneak in here any moment now. I can hear him outside walking. Come on, you can come in if you want. Have you done your homework?
Yeah, but it was easy. All I had to write is 1 times that one, 1/2 that, 1 times that.
Have you done your fractions? Have you done your fraction homework? Have you done your... What are you giving me this tissue for? Have you done your fractions? You've done your fractions. So when I come and check, your fractions are done.
Yeah, 1 question.
He's lying. He ain't done his fractions.
Can I go on my bike?
No, you can't go ride your bike.
Please.
We're having a bit of a debate right now. You can't go and ride your bike. I'm just checking some of the questions here. I mean, yeah, a lot of people... Yeah, Raheem, no, you can't, okay? You can play your computer. You can turn on your computer, but no riding the bike. Not until the weekend. All right, high five me. High five me. High five. Right, no riding bike, okay? Yeah, and so, sorry, I'm coming back to the questions here. Don't forget to hit like. Something does need to be done. And it's been bothering me now for a few days. And I'm trying to find a way of how can we really get out there that we are people as well. All right. And I could go a step further. Okay. I could go a step further. Okay. Anyone here from the UK, you might not agree with me. So what I'm about to say is probably going to annoy the shit out of you. I worked for 20 years in the NHS in analytics. I was head of business intelligence and head of analytics. I used to analyse to the nth degree, problem solving, budget management, working with doctors, nurses, hospitals up and down the country, working my arse off. For 20 years, I am what you would call a middle manager. In the UK, middle managers get bad press. The media think we don't work hard. The public, because they never see us, think we don't work hard. Because we're not treating you and we're in offices, they don't think we work hard, right? They think we don't work hard. They have no idea about the fact that I sometimes would do 90 hours a week. 90 hours a week for maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Every week, 90 hours. There's no overtime pay. There's no time off in lieu. Bank holidays, weekends, late nights. Because there was so much stuff that we had to do. And I had to sort out the hospitals, doctors, nurses. Because they're never going to talk about what we do either. But we get bad press. And every day in the media, on the news, there's someone criticising, oh, middle managers, they're a waste of space. And it gets on my nerves. Because they have no idea about how much blood and guts we pour to keep things functioning behind the scenes. No idea. But the same can be said for web designers and developers, graphic designers, people people. We are people. We have feelings. We have emotions. We work hard. We care. We care about our clients, our reputation, their reputation. We want to deliver for them. We want them to be happy. We want their businesses to do well. So somehow I want to rattle everyone up and start some form of campaign where we get out there the fact that we are people. We're not cheapskates. We're not doing easy work. We are busting a gut for you. When you want a website and you want something doing, we're the ones behind the scenes who have to sit there staring at a bit of paper going, how do I do that? What's the best plugin? What's the best solution? How do we make it work on the mobile? How do we ensure that your payments go through? How do we get you hopefully onto page 1 on Google? How do we sort out your content? How do we tell you your keywords are rubbish? How do we make you rephrase your headlines and your impact statements and your call to actions? We do it. We do it. And it's not easy. It takes hard work and effort. Right? Exactly. Hey Ruben, how you doing? You can tell how passionate I get about this. I really do. I really do. Because I then extrapolate it. Because people think that bus drivers are just bus drivers. People think that cleaners are, well, you're just a cleaner. People think the ice cream man, oh, you just sell ice. I mean, look, if someone turned up and said, hey, what do you do? What do you do? Oh, I sell ice creams. Oh, that's easy, innit? Oh, that's easy. But when you want an ice cream, you're running out the door when you hear the bells. When you hear it, you're running out that door to buy an ice cream. You're running out your door to buy an ice cream, right? And it's even like IT, right? Pickstar, you know where I'm coming from, all of you, right? Oh, you're just IT. I mean, we get a bit offended when people refer to us as IT, but that's because we are not just IT. It's not because we see IT as inferior. It's just because we're not just IT, right? We don't fix printers. I can't even get my printer to work. I had to get rid of it. But even IT people, right? Oh, yeah, just call IT. And IT turn up. Yeah, my machine's over there. Yeah, my password's locked out. Yeah, my computer's not working. Go and sort it out. They are people. You need them to do a good job for you. Otherwise, they're probably not going to do a good job for you, you know? And, unless someone gives me bad service, I respect them. If I buy something from someone in a shop, I respect them for what they're doing because they're providing a service back, you know? Unless, they kind of mistreat you or look at you or say something negative or malicious to you, they're people as well at the end of the day. You know, they are people at the end of the dealing with zeros and ones. Sounds so really, it does sound illegal, my friend. Yeah, you are right, Raptor. I mean, sometimes I say to people, you know, if they say, what do you do? Say, I'm a digital problem solver. They often go, what? What? What's a digital problem solver? Or how about turn it around and say, if anyone says, what do you do? Don't say you're a web designer. Say, we help companies to earn, we help companies to triple their income online. Or we help companies to grow their business online. We successfully help businesses to grow online. Because technically that's what the website is, isn't it? You know? Grandpet. Printer would not work because all I had to do is pull up the flap. Kaboom. I like that one. You know? Yeah. I mean, there was a big renaming thing. I remember about 23 years ago in the UK, they started to rename. They even renamed, when you have street cleaners, I think they renamed them to be public, Public something technicians, they called it. Because people, if anyone said there was street cleaner, there was a superiority complex clicked in. Oh, you're just a street cleaner. But they clean the streets for you. Yep, digital media specialist, digital solutions, digital problem solver, or you could say it differently. So say the word digital in a different way. Yeah, we do dig it all. We dig it all for people. Don't say digital, say dig it all. We dig it all for people. They go, what? They go, what? You never heard of it? You never heard of dig it all? Man, that's what's driving the World Wide Web, mate. Confuse people. Yeah, we're digital problem solvers. We keep the World Wide Web working. Yeah, we successfully help businesses to grow and turn over profit. That's how you get people's attention. We successfully help businesses, to grow online and turn over a profit. All of a sudden someone goes, "Ooh, profit? What? They make money? What, online? How do they do that? What, for free? Can you do that for me? Can you help me make money? Oh, I've got Bitcoin. Oh, I'm not making any money. Crypto? What? Pineapple on pizza? Shut up." Right? You want to do all that. Just reading what Anthony's written there about Figma. Yeah, I mean, Figma is good. It just takes a bit of time, but there's stuff to do. Public sanitation technician. There you go, technician. There's the word, Michael. There you go, Linda. Advertising it. You run it. You don't run an advertising agency. I own an advertising agency, right? You own it, right? And all of a sudden, people will be like, ooh. What, like models? What, like people? Do you think I could be a model? Do you think I could make it on Instagram? Right, all that bullshit. We dig it all. Yeah, dig into shit. Yeah. Internet, World Wide Web, we dig it all. We dig it all up. Dig it all up, right? That's what we do. Dig it all leads. Hey, Pickstar, that's why I said it, right? That's why I said it. Can I please ask anyone here to put yes or no? So I'm going to ask you a question. I want to know who says yes and who says no. Are you ready? Right, we've got 24 people watching right now. You better hit like. Pineapple on pizza. Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no? I don't want to know any explanation. I don't want any clarity. Yes or no? Pineapple on pizza. Go. Type it in. Yes or no? If you're watching right now, pineapple on pizza. Are you a yes? Are you a... No, that's wrong. Oh, I can't get my hands right. There you go. Are you a no? Are you a yes or are you a no? What are you? Pineapple on pizza. Big kahuna. You broke the law. I said I don't want to see any more words. You put the word sometimes, but I'll let you off. You put yes. Grandpets is yes. Parody, yes. Akram is yes. Anthony, absolutely yes. Pixar is no. Darren G, no. Promod, no. Yes. Rubin, plural. Oh my God, we're going off the scale now. I think you guys are going to break YouTube right now. Please don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to hit like. Okay, don't forget to hit like. Now, I haven't counted, but I've got a feeling that the yeses are winning. I think the yeses are winning. I hate pineapple on pizza. I hate it. I hate it. I really, really, really hate it. I really hate. In fact, my wife, right? Okay, and this annoys the life out of me, right? Sometimes she goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go cook some mince meat," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then she cooks the mince meat. She puts sweet corn in it. When I'm eating mince meat, I don't want to taste sweet corn. Right? I don't want to taste sweet corn. And pineapple on pizza, it just does not work for me. Man alive, you all disappoint me. Do you know what? You know when I said that web designers are people with feelings? I don't think I like any of you anymore. I hate all of you. You know, Ruben, I don't like you. Tara, Linda, all of you. I despise all of you. No, I don't really mean that, but no. Does anyone else do that? Sweet corn, like minced meat, it's all cooked, right? You're looking forward to it, and there's like sweet corn. Why? That's like that's like having WordPress with breakdance, right? Why would you build a WordPress website with breakdance? Ah, that was controversial. I didn't mean that. Okay, I don't mean that. If anyone goes and snitches to Louis, I didn't mean that. Maybe I did mean that. I don't know. Can you tell that I'm hungry? Am I giving away signs that I am hungry? Because I start to go a bit senile and crazy when I'm hungry. Pickstar, let me tell you now, even if sweet corn is a lifesaver, I would say, well, don't put it in the mincemeat. Save it for when you need to save your life then, right? If sweet corn is a lifesaver, right, I would say take it out, put it in a jar, and keep it for when your life depends on it. Because right now, my life does not depend on it. Sweet corn is devil food. TLC online channel, how are you doing? Yeah, it is probably devil food. Well, in a way, you see, it just goes through you, doesn't it? Hey, Tice. Sweet corn just goes through. Well, not like that, because your body's not shaped like that. It's more like, like that, right? Oh, shepherd's pie, no! No, Darren G, no! Ugh. You know, no. Oh, French fries dipped in milkshakes, no, Michael, no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? French fries dipped in milkshake. No. Are you kidding me? Don Toper, can you show me how to create hero section with the latest post carousel and featured image as a background? So what you want is a hero section with the latest post carousel and well, to be honest, Don, I did a video on this about 3 weeks ago where it was saying, how do you show the latest post or something like that. So I have done a video on that, Don. And to be honest, I'm coming towards the end of the live chat now, so we won't have time to do that. But, oh, I don't know. Let me just have a quick look. No, I don't think I can. I mean, you would just have a hero. You would just have a container. You drop a carousel in. You build it out with your latest post. You then set it up to be with your latest post, basically. And you set it up to only show one item. Well, not one item. You're going to have latest post. Sorry. You're going to have all of your posts. You have it in date descending order. But then you say featured image. So what I would say is, what do you mean by featured image? Is it 50-50 kind of thing? Oh, Anthony, you want to know about your portfolio bit of your website? Okay, let me just have a quick look. Really quickly, I'm just going to quickly go into it. Okay, I'm going to go quickly into it. So let's just go to your portfolio website. So whereas this is loading up. Right, so where is your portfolio? It's going to be the work one, right? Let's go to it. There seems to be a bit of a delay there when you click it. And it is a little bit slow. So I don't know if that's just because I'm in the UK or what. So this is your portfolio. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's a nice, a bit of a bobbing effect there. View project. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's go to Rain Deodorant. So when we go to view project. Now, here's a slight problem, right? Okay, there is a problem here. And this is not everyone's going to agree with me on this, okay? I've got to click to go to your work. Then I've got to click again. And now I've got to click again to preview the site. So there's a lot going on here. And I would say there is a danger that you're asking me to click a lot. So I would, maybe have all of your images here. Do you have to have a whole page dedicated? So that's the only thing I will say. It's not a bad idea, but is it really, really necessary? And what you've got is you got to go to portfolio. Then I've got to click on the page. Then I've got to click to preview the site. And there's a lot of scrolling. It's a lot of scrolling, right? Just to view one project. If you've got 4 or 5, That's like 20 clicks, give or take, because I've got to go back again. So you're asking me to do a lot, and I would say that maybe just keep it simpler a little bit. It's a good start. Don't get me wrong, it's a good start, but I would say think about the number of clicks. Linda, what is wrong with everyone? French fries dipped in peppermint milkshake. What is wrong with you all? All of you should be ashamed of yourselves right now. Shepherd's pie. No, Melissa, I can't do it. Melissa, I don't think I'm going to talk to you ever again. Either. I think right now our relationship is broken. All of you. You just, if ever, right, yeah, the world is on the brink of collapse and there's a spaceship that's going to Uranus, you're not getting on it. You know what? You're not getting on it, okay? In fact, what I'll do is I'll put you on another ship that's full of sweet corn and just blast you towards the sun. And when that sweet corn melts all around you, then again, you might be able to turn the sweet corn into popcorn. No, that's not how it works, is it? I don't know. You're just going to all explode. All right, you're all going to explode. Okay, look, everyone, I've got a meeting in 15 minutes. I want to have a bit of respite. Check on my son and everything all right. Check he's still talking to me. I'll be back tomorrow, as always. Hopefully clear off a project tomorrow. Normal time tomorrow, midday. And yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Yeah, Melissa, that's the reason I don't go crazy for corn, because it's starch and carb and all of that. Okay, tutorial on creating templates and reusing. Yes, Parody, you did ask that, didn't you? I actually forgot that you asked that. So let me make a note of that, because you did ask that question about bricks template usage. So I might see if I can try and sort something out. Don't forget, though, we've got a brilliant video coming out in 7 hours' time. You are going to love this video. In 7 hours' time, a video is coming out that I think you are all gonna love. Ground Pets, if you check out our video channel, you'll see our schedule tomorrow. And we're back on Thursday, Friday. I need to stick them on, but I shall see you. Right, everyone, look, I'm going to jump off now. Because my son's coming in and I think he's going to explode. Do you want to say goodbye, Raheem?
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.